Om Shanti and good evening to all the viewers, well wishes, and to all the participants. Today's topic is wounded mother, and the counselor is Sister Tulika Das. Sister Tulika Das is our counseling spiritual student. She has already completed this course. Besides that, she was working for a very reputed technical institute of Kolkata, and she is also a PhD holder. She has been rendering her services for this webinar now for more than last 1.5 years. And she is practicing as an independent spiritual counselor also. So now today with her in counseling role will be Sister Mosmi Malikji. Sister Mosmi Malikji is also from Kolkata, and she is also one of the best spiritual counselor. She is pursuing a second year of MS counseling and spiritual health. So today she is beginning as a counseling with Sister Tulikaji, but she is also practicing as an independent spiritual counselor now for more than last 1 year. Then last but not least, Sister Vishali Patil. Sister Vishali is a degree holder in psychology, and she is also practicing as an independent spiritual counselor for our webinars. So today's webinar will be live on YouTube as well as Facebook. We now remember our beloved Shri Baba, who is also our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, Sadguru, and over and above Supreme Counselor, also guiding us for all the webinars. We also seek the blessings from our most loving Senior brothers and sisters. The session will be live on YouTube as well as Facebook. We accept any kind of mental health related counseling. Viewers can reach to us by filling the free counseling form from website name as www.speecheshiva.com, and also we can be contacted on our text number 932107078. I request now Sister Tulika Dadi to start today's session. We are thankful to everyone for being with us at the live on YouTube. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our demo counseling session on wounded mother. Mother is certainly the most important human being in everyone's life. She is the foundation stone of the family in particular and the society in general. Mother's love for her child certainly cannot be compared with anything. She is capable of forgiving any wrongdoing. Mothers comfort their children when they are ill and take special care of them. Children seek their mother's advice when they fail to do anything. Mothers console them and counsel them. Since a mother is connected to her child, she develops a very strong emotional relationship, and often she becomes emotionally dependent upon her child. Today, we shall take the case of a mother who has been deeply hurt by her son's behavior. So, with the blessings of Parampita Paramatma, our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, Supreme Doctor, and Supreme Counselor, we shall start today's session. Good evening, Sister Vaishali. You called me yesterday and you told me that your friend is very much upset and wants to meet me.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know why she is upset?
No, she only said that her son has pain.
Okay, her son has caused her pain. Okay. Don't worry, sister. I shall certainly try my best to help her overcome her pain. Okay. Can you please call her?
Please come in, Mosmi sister. Please come, Sister Mosmi. Please come.
Good evening, ma'am.
Ma'am, shall I wait outside, ma'am?
Okay. If you don't mind, okay. I think then your friend can speak more freely. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Good evening, sister. Moshami, how are you?
I'm not really good.
Okay, please tell me something about yourself, your childhood, your educational background, and your family.
Actually, sister, I have two elder brother, and I lost my mother when I was 2 years old, and I can't. I do not remember at all. Um, I'm the youngest in my family. That's why everyone loves me very much. And after my graduation, my father got me married to a civil contractor. Um, After 2 years of my marriage, my eldest son was born, and that after 8 years, my younger son was born.
All right.
And
So those were happy days.
that time, yes, we were happy that time. Um, but what is happening exactly, I don't know. But when my eldest son was 10 years old, my husband lost his job suddenly. And it means eh, um, he said his contract is
Expired, okay.
well, yes. And what did I say, sister? The hard time begins in our life. It's the hard time. That was a
You
hard
have to,
time.
did you have to work to earn money?
No, because my husband went into the depression, and um, he was unfit for any work. But he just doing a odd job to look after the family. The family look after the family, and because I had two children, and I have aged parents-in-law to look after, and there is lots of work in the house, like cooking, washing, shopping, um, cleaning,
Yes.
because
Everything you had to do.
yes, yes. uh, but due to my free time, I because my husband mm, sell some foods in a running train. So due to my free time, I just prepared that food and pack that food to help him.
Is your husband the only child of his parents?
No, they have two brothers. My husband is a elder son. He has a younger brother, but my brother-in-law, he uh, just leave us uh, that time when we are in crisis. He just left us, and since that time, I never see him.
Yeah, okay, understand. See, I understand that you have had a very tough time. But what about your son's education?
Actually, my eldest son, he was in a private school, but ma'am, the private school tuition fees is too high. That's why we transferred our elder son to the government school, and my younger son also studies in the government school. And because the tuition fees is too low, uh, and the other facilities is um, during the school days, um, the midday meal facilities is there.
Exactly,
Hmm.
government school, you're right.
Yes, yes.
What about the higher education?
Higher education, ma'am, after the when my elder son and younger son they passed up their higher secondary education and they took tuition to
Meet their expenses, no?
expensive
Exactly.
tuitions fees and tiffin.
So, see, what are they doing now then? Are they
Actually,
working?
my elder son, now he is in Marine and he was married, but mm, he has not visited last 5 years, and I have not contact with him. And my youngest son, he is working in the industry in the North India. Hmm. He just 6 months before he has visited us, but suddenly my husband um, suffered a cerebral attack, suffered from a cerebral attack, and then my youngest son, he just applied for the leave, but his company uh, does not agree.
Okay, I think private
And
company.
yes, yes, it was a private farm. Um, and
He
um,
lost his job then.
yes, yes, he lost his job for the 6 months. And but after 6 months, but he back to the previous job. He back the previous job, but with a lower salaries.
Okay. So is he now all right? Man, he's doing well over there.
Yes, now he's all right, but he want us to stay with him. Hmm.
Okay, okay.
But
So you're
ma'am,
thinking of joining him then?
no, actually, because I know he has a plan to go the Saudi Arabia. So that's why I'm very much afraid, ma'am, because it is my idea. Um, when he leaves for Saudi Arabia, then he also forget us. So even we don't know the place where he stay now.
Yes, yes.
We have no idea about this place. Even we don't know where the doctor's chamber, where is the medicine shop. So I think from medicine to food, we totally depend on him. Even he shift his duty hours. So that's why
Industry, no?
if there is any emergency, so he is
Not
not
be there.
able to help us. He's not able to help us. So
Have,
yeah,
have you explained this to your son?
actually, just yesterday I called him to explain all these things, but he just what did I say? Matlab, he just um,
Listen to you.
uh, never want to listen anything. He showed very adamant, and he just said, mm, he said, um, you are very much inconsiderate. Mm. You never take care. He said, I never take care of him. Even he said, I never provide the small things.
Okay, okay. You could not provide with the smallest things, understand, due to financial problem.
Yes, ma'am. Minimum necessities. Said. Minimum, I never provide. him the minimum necessities. Uh, I never forget one thing, ma'am. He said, "You only want to use me." And this word um, hurt me very much. And the word "use me" is ringing in my mind. And this this kind of word I never heard before, ma'am. And I think I can't explain you, ma'am, but I feel that someone pierced a sword in my heart.
Understand.
Just my leg is shaking and I can't manage anything. Even I just I just so informed my husband everything is okay, but I am very much hurt inside, and I mm, I just last night I never eat, even I never cook anything. I never work and I never worked. My my legs were trembling and I feel very much helpless, ma'am. I feel very much helpless. And I do not, I just realize I do not have economic independence. That's why my son disrespect me.
See, sister, I understand that you have suffered from a financial setback, no, due to your husband's loss of job, and you faced many hardships in your life, economically, physically, mentally. Am I right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you have gone through a very difficult time in bringing up your sons. No, you could not provide financial assistance for their higher education. And so from a very early age, they became economically independent, no?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
they met their own expenses themselves by earning money.
Yes.
But see,
Yes.
they earned money in a very respectable and honorable manner. No, you said
Yes.
by teaching junior students, taking tuitions, no? And
Yes.
teaching is certainly a very noble and respectable job,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes, sister, I agree.
And so, see, most of his students, no, even I think his students also are eager to help you,
Yes,
isn't it?
sister. In fact, the many of their students still keep in my touch, and they help. They help us. They help me because my son are away from home.
According to you, you have fulfilled all your duties and responsibilities towards your family. Yes. And you have handled all the household chores alone,
Yes,
cleaning.
sister. Yes, yes. I believe I could not afford good dress, good foods, but I lead a very simple and ordinary lifestyle. I provide them with only the bare necessities. But I
Yes.
provide. But I provide.
So actually what happened, you had to take care of your husband also, who was under depression. You had
Yes.
to look after your aged in-laws, isn't it? So as you said, you could
My
not
husband needs my husband
regular.
needs care time to time because he's also
Not well. See, another thing is, as you said, you could not provide them with extravagancies of life, isn't it? So you had to minimize your expenses because you had to keep within a restricted budget. Isn't it, sister? Yes. And so I understand your emotions very well. See, there is a saying, life is not a bed of roses. Neither it is full of thorns, right? So moments of happiness and sorrow are part of life. Only the intensity of happiness and sorrow vary in our lives, isn't it?
Hmm.
So you have faced both pleasant and unpleasant situations in your life, isn't it?
Yes, sister.
And you faced the adverse situations with a calm and steady mind, right?
Of course.
And so practically you have taught your sons how to deal with unpleasant and unfavorable situations in life, right?
Yes. Yes.
Sister, in happy moments of our life, we don't remember God, do we? We call God when we are in trouble, isn't it?
Yes.
Why?
Most of the
Because-
time. Most of the
Yes.
time. This is true.
Because we believe that He's our Father, right? We
Yes.
say God Father, Parampita, Paramatma.
Hmm.
No, we say He is the remover of sorrow. He's the bestower of happiness, right?
Yes. Yes.
So rest assured, your elder son is doing well in life. He is happy. See, otherwise he would have communicated his problems with you. Do you follow? See, you
Yes.
are his mother. If he had been in trouble, surely he would have contacted you. Okay.
Okay.
So don't worry about your elder son. Now you have brought up both your sons with love. Love is positive energy. And your mother's love is selfless. And she sacrifices all pleasures to make her children happy. No?
Yes.
See, maybe you could not satisfy all your son's material needs, but you instilled values and moral principles in your life, son's life, isn't it?
Yes.
Right? You taught them morals. You taught them the values of life, isn't it? So your son, see, younger son is trying to help you so much.
Yes.
Yes. Then he has another establishment over there, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Then he has to manage his own establishment also, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. Yes, sister.
Because he also has to do washing, cleaning, cooking, everything. Who does that for him? There is nobody.
No, no, there is.
No. So he does it himself,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
And why does he do it himself? Because from childhood, he has seen you doing it yourself. That's why. So
Yes.
when he
He saved money for help us. I know.
Exactly.
I know this thing, sister. I have an idea.
Exactly. See, because
But
his father also needs medicine.
yes, and even he said, "Hey, Mama, I can continue my job without anxiety, and it is very much expensive for me to maintain two establishment."
Yes,
So I
see,
understand everything, sister. But the way of talking, really.
understand that. See, I understand, as you are saying, no, you didn't give him everything that he wanted. See, money is essential. But see, money causes only short-time happiness, isn't it?
Of course.
See, excess money gives us the option to spend more time on leisure and pleasure activities. See, the
Yes.
more we get, the more we want to spend, isn't it? Right? So actually what happens, greater materialism is associated with plenty of negative effects, such as low empathy, more complicated relationships. So we can satisfy our material needs at any time of our life, but values and morals must be taught in childhood. No. So maybe you could not give him and his brother too much things, material things. But as I said, you have taught him the values and morals in life. Because see, there is a saying, when wealth is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. But when character is lost, everything is lost.
Everything
No?
lost. Yes.
So you must be a proud mother. No? You must be proud of your sons. Yes?
Yes.
See, sister, you faced all adverse situations in your life with courage. And you have borne everything with patience, isn't it?
Okay.
You have been supportive, loving, and caring to your family members, right? Your brother-in-law left your family and went away, isn't it? He left
Yes.
his parents under your care, right?
Yes.
So you have carried out all responsibilities in life.
Even
No.
he never visit us again.
Yes, right. See, the most important responsibility is to respond to all situations in a stable manner. See, when your husband lost his job, when he fell into depression, when your brother-in-law left you at the time of financial crisis, you took the responsibility of looking after your aged parents-in-law, isn't it?
Yes.
So you have been an exemplary figure in your two sons' lives. But over the years, while taking care of your son's sister, you became emotionally attached to them to such an extent that you became emotionally dependent upon them.
Okay.
Huh? You expect your sons to behave as you do. So just two words hurt you so much that you felt a sword has pierced through your heart.
Yes.
Isn't it? Even you said that you cannot forget these words.
No, ma'am.
You could not sleep. You could not cook. You could not
No.
eat.
No.
See, sister, in the Gita, it is said that our mind is our friend and our mind is our enemy. So when we keep good memories and good thoughts in our mind, we feel happy and mind becomes our friend. Follow?
Yes.
But when we keep unpleasant thoughts in our mind, we feel unhappy and our mind becomes our enemy.
Okay.
See, your son has just said these two words to you only once. Okay? That too 24 hours ago, at least 24 hours ago.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
you
Just
have
yesterday I called him.
see,
and he
you have
said that.
kept these two words in your mind and you have been repeating them in your mind over and over again, isn't it? So who is causing you pain now? Your son or you yourself? Just think, sister.
Because I am repeating the word again and again.
Exactly. See, you are the master of your own mind. So
Yes.
past is past. Don't create thoughts of the past in your mind.
Okay.
See, in the Gita, it is said, whatever happens is for good and whatever will happen will be very good. So rest assured that good times are ahead of you.
Okay.
Another thing, sister, please try to understand your son's point of view. See, your son is very much concerned about your well-being. Am I right? Yes? Because he wants to make you happy.
Yes, he is worried about us.
Yes.
And,
he wants to take care of you, isn't it?
yes.
But see, it is not possible for him to do so, considering the long distance between you and him, isn't it?
Yes.
You stay so much far away. So suppose anything happens, then what will happen? He will not get leave immediately. And last time he visited you, what happened? His leave was not extended. So he became out of job, isn't it? So he wants you to stay near him so that he can be by your side at the time of need. He's very much concerned and so he's very much worried. He has nobody to share his thoughts with, isn't it? And so he just used two harsh words to express his emotions. I'm not saying that he's right. But I'm just talking from his point of view. Okay.
Okay.
You are a mother.
Yes.
And a mother's nature is to forgive. So please forgive your son and don't let his negative emotions overpower you. As soon as you forgive him, sister, he will get positive energy from you and he will realize his mistakes and he will apologize to you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
I
See,
definitely
I
do.
suggest that today, before you go to sleep in the night, write a letter to God. You
Okay.
believe in God? Hmm?
Yes,
Make
of
him
course,
your
I believe
friend.
in God.
Yes. So make him your friend. Tell him
Okay.
all that has happened in your life. Okay.
Okay.
From the very beginning.
Mm.
Tell him about your anxieties.
Yes.
Tell him about the conversation you last had with your son.
Mm.
Okay. Share
Mm.
with him all your emotions. And finally, tell him that you forgive your son.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay,
you
I'll
will
do.
find that you'll be able to sleep well tonight. But please don't show anybody the letter. Destroy the letter. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, ma'am.
See,
Okay.
once you make God your friend, you
Mm.
can share with him everything. He's available any time of the day.
Mm.
65 days, 24 hours, right? He's available.
Yes. Mm.
But he will not divulge whatever you share with him to anybody. Right?
Of course.
So
Of
every
course, ma'am.
night before you go to sleep, you can write a letter to him. All right?
Mm.
God trusts you and has confidence in you. He knows that you will be able to fulfill all your duties and responsibilities that he has given you. Remember,
Okay.
it is his family and you are only an instrument. Okay. So
Okay.
trust him, have confidence in him. Thank him for giving you the strength and power to overcome all adverse situations in life. See, without his help, you would not have been able to do anything. Isn't it?
Okay. Okay, I understand.
Also, in the morning, sister, what time do you wake up in the morning?
5 o'clock.
Pardon?
5 o'clock, ma'am.
5 o'clock. Okay. So
Yes.
when you wake up in the morning, just sit down for some time in silence.
Okay.
All right. And thank God for giving you another day to fulfill all your responsibilities in life. Okay.
Okay.
Now you make the following affirmations. Just close your eyes. And as I repeat some affirmations, repeat them in your mind, feel them. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I am a
I
pure and powerful being. I have good wishes and good thoughts for everybody. I am filled with love and happiness. I radiate love and happiness to all. Past is past. I am sorry for what I have done in the past. I forgive you for what you have said to me a day ago. I radiate only love and blessings to you. I am the master of my mind. I am the creator of my thoughts. I am a pure and powerful being. See, repeat these lines in your mind with feeling. Okay, feel. And every day, when you wake up in the morning, sit in silence for some time and repeat this for 21 days continuously.
Okay,
All
ma'am.
right?
Okay, ma'am.
And last of all, sister, I would like to say be supportive, caring, loving, but detached. All right? Don't get attached. And love everybody without any expectation. Follow?
Expectation is bad thing.
Yes, see,
Today I
accept
understand.
everybody. Accept. See, acceptance does not mean that you agree with everybody. isn't it?
Okay. Mhm.
See, your son has spoken harsh words, has been harsh with you. I agree. Accepting means not agreeing that he's right. Accepting means you are not disturbed in your own mind. Follow?
Okay. Okay.
So instead of expecting, accept.
Okay,
All
ma'am.
right.
Okay, ma'am.
So if you have any problem, you can always contact me.
Okay.
And I do hope you are feeling better now. Right?
I'm
See, we
feeling.
cannot change anybody, sister. We cannot change anyone. What we can do is to accept and control our own mind. That's all. You follow?
Yes, sister. I understand your every words, and now just a moment. I feel quite relaxed, and whatever you say, I will follow everything, ma'am. And I understand.
Actually, see, you are in charge of your own mind. No, I am in charge of my mind.
I just yes,
That is
yes,
very important.
yes, ma'am. Yes, I understand. I am emotionally attachment is a bad thing.
Mm. Because when you're emotionally attached, what happens? You become dependent.
Yes, but I
Isn't it?
don't want to depend. I don't want to depend. It's a fact, ma'am,
Exactly.
but I don't want to depend.
So love
The
everybody.
reality is that because I understand all these things.
We should love everybody, but in a detached manner.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
Should not be attached.
of course,
All right,
ma'am.
sister.
Of course.
Okay. Thank you very much. And
Thank you so
Vaishali,
much.
sister, please call Vaishali, sister.
Vaishali, please come inside. Yes, he is my friend.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes.
she is my friend. And last
Thank
night,
you, sister, for showing confidence in me. I think your friend is feeling much better. She has understood, so don't worry. She'll overcome her pain. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
thank you, Vaishali.
Thank you.
That's it. Our session is over.
Sister Tulika, the session is over now. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you very much, Sister Tulika, counselors for the topic, wounded mother. And it's supported of your sister, Mosmi Maliji and sister Vishali Patil. Elder sister has approached the counselor stating that a younger sister who is married now um, has two grown-up young children, young boys, and she has a husband also. So the family is struggling now because the husband was not doing financially very well. Though she says that the elder son was working somewhere abroad and younger son is also employed. But now collectively the income with all the three members of the family is not sufficient enough to take care of all the expenses of the home. So this is a nutshell, we can say, a case of a family facing a financial crisis, and now they need suggestions from our counselor how they can, how she can give them suggestions so that their financial woes or problems which they are facing, can come out from this crisis. We all know that now the last 2 3 years because of COVID problem and because the problems in the industry or maybe that economic condition is not very good. So many people have lost their job. So the constantly has stated that her husband was working, but he also lost the job. The elder son abroad, he is not in touch with them for the last 5 years. And the younger son, though he was employed, but he also lost his job. And he got the job again, but money is not sufficient enough to take care of all the expenses of this lady. So we know that what happens when the loved one are unemployed and the mother who has to run the home and there is no sufficient money to pay the bills for this all their expenses. So as we know that financial crisis are the most important thing. If it is not very sound, then it can deteriorate your health. Relationship issue problem in the family can also be there. And the mother is a housemaker, but if there is no enough money, how she will be able to bring that necessities at home? Though she can cook, she can render many services, but we know that Indian families, mainly the male members are there who have to bring home sufficient income and pay for all your necessities. And besides that, your other bills like your rent or your other expenses like clothing, etc., needs to be paid every month. So now our counselor has given them suggestion that first of all they have to, though it is not very easy to remain cool and try to make it sure that in this crisis, hour of crisis, their relationship uh, should be uh, very good with each other. Because if you know that the peace is maintained, then only the financial crisis some solution can be found out. So that is the first thing. So to maintain a good relationship, uh, we know that it's a serious problem for a lady at home. If there is not enough to eat, then keeping cool also sometimes a problem. So now, what she can suggest also that in this hour of crisis, so some time being, if it is possible, uh, to seek the temporary loan from somewhere, if it is possible. Because she can dig some contacts and some relatives or some influential people. If possible, loan is available for a short period. That also she can apply with the help of some known people to the bank or maybe financial institution. That is possible because we know that uh, only close relatives or maybe some good friend can help. So that is one option. The second option is that if somebody is working in a influential post, then she can definitely ask for help if the younger son who is helping his mother, if some employment opportunity can be provided to him at the earliest possible. Yes. And another thing which we can say is that though mother is young, but definitely if she can possible, not don't know, she can also look somewhere for an employment because elder son is not in touch, and the father at home, he also is not bringing enough money. So then, if some saving is there, past saving, or maybe in the bank or somewhere, so that also they can withdraw it, so that they can make two ends meet by using that past saving. Another possibility is there that try to eliminate the unnecessary expenses if they are having, and also possible, because we know that there are some people who give some short-term loan on a low interest or bank loan, that also can be tried. So these are some of the possibilities which is possible for a family which is facing a whose financial crisis. And in this kind of situation, even people at home, they also sometimes lose their cool. And we know that mothers have to be very strong and in this kind of situation, and they can without if somebody is there from their side also, who can help them in this situation, and that can be tried. Again, also Counselor suggested in this, another possibility is there that somewhere join some charitable organization or something like that, where the on some free services available. So there also she can render services, and they also are very they also give very good help to these kind of families, because this family is very good and they have got a very good reputation. So they are people who have enough a big heart, and they help this kind of family without putting any more commitment on them. So the issue of financial problem is like the main reason for your, you can say, physical, mentally, and emotional problem. And in this kind of under the circumstances, the first thing is required is to get your connection with the higher up and possible to making sure that you maintain your dignity and you remain satisfied with all your means which you have got, and try to cut down unnecessary expenses and don't buy expensive things if you are used to it. So suggestions like using your degree all contacts so that people at home or employed can get the job somewhere with some good contacts, get some loan from the financial institution, and if some good contacts are there, they can arrange some loan for you on a temporary basis, and contacting some financial institution and charitable organization. Or maybe a lady at home can also render some services and can bring some money at home. Thank you very much. Session is very important. And we know that there are families who have maintained their cool and have come out in these circumstances very well, provided that they have a healthy relationship at home, proper take care of their health, And she said that family who prays in time of crisis together, so definitely they can come out from this problem. But these are temporary problem. But we are tested at this time that how much patience we have. So this is why the counselor have tried to suggest the ways so that the problems which are there because of financial problem can be tackled very well, and all members of the family they get united. And we know that the relationship issue which the mother and the son have got, so the eldest ones have to remain cool and understand that sometimes the youngsters can lose their mind peace also and they get angry. But adults should make it sure that they remain in their proper situation and try their best to do the best. Session was live on YouTube as well as Facebook. Session comes to end with this. Om Shanti. Good night to all of you.